So this is the masthead of William Lloyd Garrison's original abolitionist newspaper, but it's colorized because it's the Liberator Today. The ultimate choice is not between realism and idealism, but rather between idealism and Jesus Christ. And therein lies the secret of hope. It's what we call a teaser. My name is Lowell Bliss. Welcome to the preview video edition of the Liberator Today. Many of us are looking for new evangelical space in 2018. Space which, in the words of Christ Jesus, lets the dead bury their dead and leaves behind the violent idolatries of power, money, and sex. Central to that new evangelical space will be the topic of hope. We Americans, at least, have not had to give hope much thought. We have survived on optimism. But how will optimism sustain us when global temperatures rise, when the self-serving and the corrupt rule, when our institutions fail? Even this morning's headlines were about North Korea and Donald Trump's latest nuclear tweets. I'm worried about Anton Chekhov's famous playwriting dictate. If in the first act you have hung a pistol on the wall, then in the following one, it should be fired. So how's optimism working for you, what with Kim and Trump and their nuclear buttons? We are coming up on the 100th year anniversary of William Butler Yeats's poem, The Second Coming, which he wrote in the bloody aftermath of World War I. The poem's first stanza reads, "Turning and turning in the widening gyre, the falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart, the sinner cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack all conviction, and the worst are full of passionate intensity." We'll consider Yeats's full poem in a few weeks. It is notoriously ambiguous in its meaning. Realism interprets it one way, idealism interprets it another. The last line asks the question, "And what rough beast, its hour come round at last, slouches towards Bethlehem to be born?" Political and conservatives envision one rough beast born in this world, political progressives another. Both, in my opinion, are wrong. Jesus Christ will not relinquish his copyright to the title, The Second Coming. Yahweh is as jealous of our hope as he is of our worship. But these short videos in 2018 won't be about end times doomsday prophecy. They will be about end times living and dying, about recentering, about hearing again the voice of the falconer. We'll be looking to the likes of Jacques Ellul, Walter Brueggemann, Wendell Berry, John Paul II, and the last great chief of the Crow people, Plenty Coups, as we consider hope. I am Lowell Bliss, Christian environmental missionary and climate activist. Thank you for visiting the Liberator Today.